So New England Patriots make a good trade here and they get Davante Parker and a 2022 fifth rounder from the Dolphins for a 2023 third round pick. So Davante Parker, the odd man out, obviously, over there in Miami after trading for Tyreek Hill a couple weeks ago and giving up multiple picks. So the Dolphins here trade away Parker. And Parker, he's had a decent 6-year career so far in Miami. So the last couple seasons for him, he's been injury prone though, has been the only problem for Parker. 2020, 63 catches, 793 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns. And then last season, he missed a decent amount of games, only 40 catches, 515 yards and 2 touchdowns. So now he goes to a New England Patriot team that obviously needs help at the outside and at the receiver position. I know they got a couple decent guys over there. Jacoby Myers, you got Kendrick Bourne, who was decent last season, and you also got Nelson Aguilar as the wide receivers on this Patriot team. So in my opinion, I think Davante Parker, as long as he stays healthy, he's the better receiver out of all those guys on this New England Patriot roster. And the Patriots here, second-year quarterback now going into the season. They're going to have, obviously, my Mac Jones. And Mac Jones, he showed promise last season, but he's more of, obviously, a game manager. But this season now, with a good weapon like Davante Parker, to go with Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith, and a good running back in Damian Harris and Rashad Stevenson, I think this season Mac Jones can take the next step. And in terms of fantasy football, obviously, Miami wasn't a great spot more for Parker with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle in the mix over there. So Parker, in terms of fantasy football, he's probably a wide receiver that I would draft as a flex option or a bench guy in fantasy leagues in the upcoming summer, because I think he'll easily could be the number 1 or 2 wide receiver. And like I mentioned, as long as he stays healthy, he has the most talent out of the guys I mentioned over in there in New England. So right here, it's an odd trade for Miami, in my opinion, to trade Davante Parker in the division. And I think he could come back and bite them, especially with this Patriot team, who always seem to have these guys pan out. So Davante Parker traded to the Patriots, and we'll see what type of year he has in the upcoming 2022 season.